Welcome to DTC MTV Product Review.
Hi DTCers, are you there? Are you in there? Yes, I see you.
With your host,
From the Busby Empire
and magician for hire,
spanning the globe,
DTC's very own,
I've been hopping on water.
Guy Portlock.
Greetings, D-Stars. Crazy bunch. Lovely to see you. Porter's speaking from the land of Hoy. Just before we start this product review, recently I've been inspired by a sunglass production, if you like, by Callum Morelli in his recent DVD, and not so ideal for me wearing a top hat, so I kind of wanted to take it on another step, and I think I've come up with something. Basically, this is what you do. It's a bit ballsy, and you're going to need quite a lot of misdirection. What I do is I approach someone wearing my normal glasses, and I say to them, have you ever seen a card trick before? And they say, no. And I say, have you ever seen a deck of cards before? And they say, no. Or they can say yes. Either way, you say, look, take those and you lower your hand down. So they look down, take them there and count them slowly. As they do that, you do this on the off movement. Here. And as you come up like that, you then look straight at them and they just freak out completely. If there's two of them, this is the nice thing about this routine, it's like add-on, you say, did you count those? Excuse, yes. You then bring your hand down again to a friend and you say, double check that. As you do that, it's the same move, you're there, you're up, you're in, no one sees this bit, and you're away. As they look up this time, it's a double whammy. They're like, ah! And then you're away. You say thank you, and then you start shuffling, and you can go from there. The only angles you've got to worry about is behind you and slightly to the side. Anything in front, you are quids in, my friends. So I've been watching another Alakazam product called the Mental Epic Pad. That sounds like it could be a title to a film starring Mad Max Maven and other mentalists of this world. And my ears pricked up, I'll be honest with you. Mental Epic Pad, I thought, saw the demo, Mark Oberon, him of Bang On Olufsen, not the sound system, but the Bang On product was very popular several years ago. And there he is on the demo. Well, in fact, the demo's not that clear, but on the performance, there he is with his pad, and he says to someone, think of your home address, and this is someone foreign to him, he doesn't know him. Think of your door on your number at home. The number on your door at home. He's a lot more fluid than that. He thinks, okay. He writes something down. Says to the next person, think of your best friend's initials. He writes it down. He says to the last person, that book you were reading earlier, the page you turned to, and that word you looked at, you tell me what that, think of that word. He writes it down. He then turns it round. He's got the three things that he's written down. He then asks people. He says, right, what was yours? 14. Writes it in. BG writes it in. Far, the word. He then takes off his envelopes, and they match perfectly. Do you know that is very, very strong, very strong. So if you watch that and you go, that's good, then you know that as a magician, you know the layperson are going to be loving it. You know they're going to love it. So What is the DVD? Well, that's basically it. You basically got to learn straight away when you watch it, what is this mental epic pad? It makes me chuckle a little bit in a way, because it says on the case, all some mentalists and magicians aren't been using this mental epic pad for a while, but they're a bit don't really want to use the chalkboard. And that sort of thing. So it's a bit out of date. What did I say? The wooden and the chalkboard's a bit out of date. So here we have this bang up to date foam ball with paper on. But that's the point. You want it to look totally ungimmicked, and it does. Especially if you're doing this for a big table and you're out front, or parlour magic, or stage magic. Very strong indeed. And very simple, very simple. So what you've got this Mark Oberon and Mark Elston, and they're sat in a room, and he shows you how it works. Then we have them making it, or him making it, which is very useful because you need to know how to make it. But it is also, as a watching experience, rather dull. Let's be honest, I don't think the greatest actors in this world could make that interesting. You've got Mark Elston, the king of the one-liners, really struggling with a tough audience with Mark Oberon, because he's busy drawing his lines out. Mark Elston's chipping in from time to time. And, well, let's put it this, it's not Morecambe and Wise. There are moments which made me chuckle. It's like Master Elston would say, so what are you going to do next? And Mark Oberon, well, I don't know yet, I haven't thought about it. Well, all right, he's only asking. So that, I actually found that quite a chuckle, really. But as I said, it's not easy to make something interesting when you're talking about, and it is good advice, and it's very clear how to make it, and that's great, and that's all you want, really, because if you want to have this effect, you've got to make it. The great news is, once you've made it, that ball will you'll be able to use time and time and time and time again. So if you like the look of the effect, you'll learn it easily on here. You've got everything you need, all right, apart from having to go out and buying, a bit of foam board and some paper. But that's, one trick to Staples or Walmart if you're in America. So it's this Mark Oberon, he uses this regularly, and anyone who will use it will get great reviews. No question about great reactions. No question about it. There's a little bit on the end there. There's a bit of tips and best ways of doing it and things like that, and also that they're trying to do a smaller version, like a smaller pad version with post-it notes and things. I'm not sure that that's going to really work, because I don't think this is really something you're going to want to be doing. This isn't close-up stuff, not really. No, most definitely. I couldn't. There's no way I'm going to a steamy nightclub in a VIP room with a lot of people going, hang on, let's just get this out, and forget that for a bunch of soldiers. But for a parlour magic, for even a hobbyist who enjoys his magic doing to a family, or you're going over to someone's house and they want you to do an effect for everyone, this would really go down well. You have great fun with it. You can come up with all sorts of prediction ideas. The one thing that I find slightly misleading is that when you have like 3 predictions, the last one, there's a bit more work involved than just it's something that you've got to do beforehand to make it stronger. Not difficult stuff that magicians and the like will be able to do without a question. But it's a bit like, oh, okay, that one we need a bit more work on, just to have that arranged before we start the effect, as it were. But overall, if this is your type of thing, then I think you'll get a lot of use out of it, and it's easy to do. It's easy to do. It's well put together. So my thoughts are this: it's a strong routine. For the actual effect and what people think of it, I think it's like a 4.5 as a watchable experience. I'd mark it down on that, but it's all about the effect, isn't it? Hey. So I'm going to say 4.4 for the worker, because if it's the sort of thing you want to do at the end of a corporate show, a stand-up thing. I mean, sometimes you're asked to do mix and mingle and table magic, and can you do something for everyone at the end? This will work really well. Stage magic, exactly. As the hobbyist, again, it's easy to do, and you can have great fun in the right environment. So I'm going to say 4.2. Then, my friends, are the thoughts on a mental epic pad. Enjoy yourself. Tell me what you're doing in a nice way whenever you like. Comment down below if you wanna. I'm pretty good at getting back on the old YouTube. All the best.
Thank you for watching DTC MTV Product Review.